my gosh. It's the beat. Okay, we're done. Hope you enjoyed the free concert. Guys, that is genuinely my favorite song. Like, I could listen to it every day. I used to literally listen to it every day. But you know, you have to give it a break so it hits different when you listen to it after not listening to your favorite song for a while. Okay, so as you can tell by the title of the video, we kind of got a testimony of sorts or whatever. Yeah, let's get into it. By the way, that song, it's a French song by, you know, I'm gatekeeping his name. I don't care. I don't want nobody listening to him. Nobody. This is my favorite artist. Like, when I listen to him, my soul gets happy. Like, I never used to understand people who, like, genuinely love their favorite artist. But we're not gonna get into all that. Let's get into the video. Okay. So, we have a testimony of the best months of my life because of my papa. Let's get into it. I actually tried to film this video last week, but I just was not feeling it. I was feeling down. I didn't like how I looked. It was just a mess. I was tired. I was forgetting what I was saying. So, new and improved Nene for you guys. Okay. Nene is my nickname, by the way. That's what my mom calls me. And then my sisters, like, they be saying it white. They be like, Nene. Okay. Let's go. So, I have a testimony about how God literally sent me to London to study abroad for 3 months. Everything paid for, all expenses, all trips, all flights. I don't even remember how it goes. When Young Miami was flued out. You're gonna get flued out. Yeah, whatever. If you know, you know. That was so random. But, yeah. He provided, basically. Okay? I had the time of my life. It was the best months of my life. And, like, I feel like for the first time in my life, I was happy. But let's get into that. So we're going to start all the way from the beginning. And I have a feeling this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to split it in half. So we'll figure out what I choose to do. I really don't want you guys to sit through a 30-minute video. Nobody has the attention span for that anymore, and I actually want you guys to watch my content, so I'm going to make it digestible. Let's get into it. Okay. So 2023, the month of August, I start college. I start community college. I don't want to say the name. Maybe I'll get famous. Y'all don't even know what school I went to. Just kidding. But for real, I started community college at my local community college. And it's like, I don't know, maybe let's say it's like the first week of school. I'm in the language arts building and I'm just walking. There's like a poster board. There's like a poster with, like, you know, different posters pinned to it. And I kind of like briefly glance at it, but something catches my attention. And I have an artifact. This right here. I see this. I'm like, London? Hold on. And then I look at it. I'm like, study abroad? This little school has a study abroad option? And I, like, this may sound crazy, but I genuinely felt like this poster was pulling me. Like, it was sucking me in. I don't know. I felt a connection to it. That might sound crazy, but I kid you not, that's how I felt. So, I don't know if I take the pamphlet that day, but I end up taking one because I still have it. Hello. But, yeah, it's just, looking at this is making me reminisce. But no, so I see this, And I'm like, what the heck? But that day, I just like, I'm like, wow, you know, I'm astonished. I can't believe this school has the option to study abroad. But I keep it pushing. You know, I'm getting, I don't know the word, I'm getting immersed into the college experience, you know, figuring stuff out, classes out, time passes by. I don't really think much of it. But then the end of the year comes and I start thinking about it more. I'm like, do you know how amazing it would be to go to London? So for the new year, 2024, I write down in my notes app and I still have it. I still have that note. I might have to show you guys a screenshot. I record my videos on my phone, so I don't really know how to like insert stuff or edit anything like that. Someday when I get advanced, maybe we'll do that, but that's too much work right now. But maybe I'll just post it in like my channel. Getting off topic here. But yeah, I write one of my goals is to study abroad for London. Because I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I'm like, we got to make it happen. 2024 comes. I go through that whole year. I don't even necessarily have like a plan to meet that goal. I'm just like, I just want to go there. Like, I didn't come up with the outline or anything like, oh, I'm going to do this, that to make sure that happens. No. But 2024 comes along, and kind of towards the end of the year, I start looking into it. I speak to the program coordinator about it, and she kind of gives me a rundown of everything. She was very chill. She just was like, here's this is like what you need. She's like, it's really not hard to do. It's just a matter of finances. And yeah, so this is like my first conversation with her. It's brief, quick, you know, kind of just like a quick little meeting. Okay, I'm like, you know, I'll keep that with me. I would say maybe this is like the middle of 2024. I don't know. Because then towards the more so ending of 2024, like November, September, I start thinking of it more again. And I'm like, I really want to make that happen. So I'm trying to figure out how to tell the story in a way that makes sense. I meet with her again and I explore my options as far as what classes I'll be able to take, because I don't want to just go and waste my time. Like, I have a degree I need to finish. Finances, how much everything would cost, and kind of just more so like a bit more about the program. Like, now she's kind of going more in depth our second meeting. And good news, the first step, I know, of course, the first way, that God provided. Maybe you guys don't see it as God, but I do. I feel like he has you do things and you really don't even understand why, but like it ends up having a purpose. So prior to that meeting, of course, I had the same job for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. And I would just work so hard and just save my money, especially when I wasn't in school. When I was in school, I would still work as much as I could that didn't conflict with like, you know, my time to study and everything. And I would save my money. Mind you, I did not touch it. Like, I did not touch my money. Like, I didn't even get my nails done or anything. Hair was getting done every 3 months. Like, I would be out here looking rough. And I didn't know why I became so like, what's the word? I just had it in my mind too and it left. I just became so like scarce. Like, money started to feel scarce. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Dang it, just move on. Okay. Yeah, like I was really saving my money. And when the time came for the overall program itself, I had enough money to fund it by myself. A literally 20-year-old girl had enough money to send herself to London. I'm just gonna put it out there. I had 10K in the bank to send myself to London, y'all. Hello. So I just feel like it was a blessing because that money could have went anywhere. At one point, I did have to buy myself a new car because my other car got into an accident. My sister actually crushed it. I'm never gonna live that down. Just kidding, I don't care. Yeah, and luckily I didn't have to do much for a down payment because my credit was good enough. So like I'm telling you guys, like over the last 2 years, I just luckily didn't have to make any purchases that would have, you know, took a substantial amount away from my savings. So, okay, we got that out the way. But unfortunately, during that time, I kind of impulsively quit my job because I was just so tired. Like, that job that allowed me to save that money, because they do pay me very well. It just requires a lot of physical labor, and not like so much, but it takes a toll on you genuinely. Like that job, it's a lot. And you also have to go outside. I'm gatekeeping. I wouldn't even say I'm gatekeeping. Like I'm trying to not say what it is. It's Chick-fil-A, guys. So you know, you guys know, you eat at Chick-fil-A. They want you to give the best customer experience. They want you to be outside. You don't even know the stuff we have to lift. To change the ice cream, you gotta lift a 50-pound box. It's just, it's so fast-paced, multitasking. I just got tired of it. And I still am tired of it because I went back. Because when I came back from London, I was broke. And I really did quit that job impulsively. Yeah, so I quit. Which doesn't make sense when you're about to study abroad. Like, why would you quit your job? But I was just really so tired. So I quit. And school too, like working and going to school is just not it. But yeah, so okay. We have the program paid for, but we need money. We need spending money. Like you can't go to London and not have money in your bank account. Like that's not gonna work. It's literally one of the most expensive cities in the world. Excuse me, I need water. I need water. Yeah, so yeah, you can't go to London and not have money. That doesn't make sense. Actually, I think I kind of quit my job prior to meeting with the coordinator for the second time. Or I don't know. Because at one point, whenever I met with her, I don't know how many times, let's say 3 or 2, no. Okay. So I met with her the second time. She gave me a rundown, everything in depth, finances. And then I think I quit my job either right after then or a little before then. Okay, so now I quit my job and I'm like, I really want to make this study abroad happen. And it's the end of 2024 and the study abroad will be February 2025. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, I really don't know if I can go now. I quit my job, like I don't have any money. And during this time, I'm door dashing or whatever to make money, to like have gas money, pay my car payment. And I gotta be real, like I don't know why I did that, guys. I was just so tired. But yeah, I gotta be real. I was door dashing, guys, but I wasn't really making any money because it was winter. And, like, I was honestly getting tired of door dashing too, like going out there and like, you know, not knowing what you're gonna make, not making a set amount. Like that was so annoying. Yikes. Yeah, so I did that. But here's how God comes into play. So honestly, at this point, I just start venting to God. Like I'm praying, but I'm just venting. I'm like, God, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I really want to do this. I don't even know if you want me to do this. Like, do you want me to go there? Like, it's not even like, do you want me to? It's like, I don't know. I believe that when you have his okay for something, like it works out and it's gonna be good. But when you do something you don't have his okay, it's gonna be a waste of time. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm asking that. Not like I need his permission to study abroad, but more so like, do you even want me to go? You know? Okay. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, so I'm venting. I'm like, bro, I don't have any money. Now I don't have pocket money. Like, I have money to pay for it, the room and boarding. They'll give us a Oyster card. If you're not familiar, it's basically just like a card to pay for the tube there, metro. Yeah, like it's gonna cover everything, but I'm really not gonna have any spending money. I'm not gonna have money for outings, going out to eat, I don't know, shopping, whatever. And I just vent to him. I vent to him. And I think I meet with the coordinator again. I really don't remember how many times I met with her, but that's not important. But the important thing is she tells me, like, we have a lot of scholarship opportunities. There's a couple that you could apply for, and each of them are like 1,000 or something, and you should be able to get it. I'm like, oh, we have scholarship opportunities for this? And mind you, it's not a lot of us. I would say my group was probably like 10 people. So I just kind of felt more like encouraged, like I'm gonna get it, you know? So I write my essays, I turn everything in that I need to. Sorry, my window's open. If you can hear a car honking, I don't know who that is. I write my essays, I turn it in, and yeah. But I'm still praying to God. I'm like, God, like, I just really, like, I need money. Like, I hope this comes through. I hope you have your blessing. I hope I have your okay. Like, do you want me to go? Like, this is just so big. This is just so much, you know, it's gonna cost so much. But I'm not even asking him for anything. I promise you guys, when I talk to my papa, I don't really ask him for anything. I feel like I just vent. Of course I do ask him for stuff, but I feel like a lot of the time I'm just venting and sharing my feelings. And he just answers me anyway. There's a Scotland trip included in like our study abroad through like the people who, I don't know, work with my school to get us there. And it's $750, and you can go to Scotland, the Highland, for 4 days. And I'm also telling him about that. I'm like, how cool would that be? But I don't have money. Like, I quit my job, whatever, you know, I'm just stressing. And yeah, so that's what I'm praying to him about. I feel like also just during this time, I was spending a lot more time with him. I feel like I just feel like when I think back to that period of time, I was much more intentional in my time with God. Let me say that. So yeah, like worshiping more, quiet time. Yeah, I'd really be in my room, feeling the Holy Spirit. Yeah, basically. I don't know why. Okay, let's move on. Oh, we're at 20 minutes. The video's getting long. So, yeah, that time I was more intentional with God. Okay, moving on. Honestly, I think I'm going to stop there. So, where are we ending at? We're ending at I'm venting to God because I don't have any spending money. And I find out there's scholarship opportunities. I apply for those. And I'm also kind of sad that I don't have money for the Scotland trip. Bye, guys. Go to Perk 2.